In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to beat Ultimatum Prophecy. I found this, as I said in my other video, where I got access to Prophecy and Ghosts of the Deep early through the Destiny 2 LFG, where someone managed to launch these instances without explaining the method and how to access them. Most of this is almost the exact same as the early release Layer of the Night in Act 2, so I'll only be covering some of the big changes to mechanics at the end. First of all, a bug I noticed when I played Ultimatum Prophecy is that almost all the enemies sometimes rapid fire instant kill you without giving you a second to react. Here's an example of this that's shown above that I managed to capture in one of our attempts. I only managed to capture some of the gameplay with weapon software, so the first boss and O1 transition hasn't been captured at all, because that reason I said above, also I forgot to clip it. Okay, so for first boss, you can skip straight from the first boss from the beginning if you can. The changes are exactly the same as Red 9 from Act 2, with the only difference I noticed is that the enemies spawn way more faster, and the max amount of phases is 3 to kill them. We easily managed to one phase them actually, with Winter Bite single steps and Caster Frame swords. But other than that, it's an easy 2 phase either way. It should be easily farmable when it comes out on next week, since Ghost of the Deep is coming tomorrow. For O1 transition, which is the Heaven and Hell, it's exactly the same as Rider 9 from like Act 2. And the secret chest does drop adept weapon just like Spire. For second encounter is the exact same again from Act 2. The only difference I noticed is that there's no Tolan spawn above the cube, so it's pretty much a way faster version of this encounter. Just note that the knight that slowly chases you progressively gets faster after each round. At the final round, you have to kill 2 boss echo whatever things at the end instead of 1, and the knight will be killable. Here's a cheat spot I found as shown above that pretty much makes the knight a joke. It's above the chest or around the big door that you can easily climb on. For Rainbow Road, there is a change here. There's a 20-second timer that immediately starts after you get there. You need to grab tolens on the road to be able to gain time. If you run out of time, the game generously gives you a 5 seconds timer before it kills you. It completely wipes you. You don't need to grab all the tolens. It's just whoever makes it to the final platform works. Then the timer will automatically stop. Which means, yes, you can well skate to the end while having a teammate grabbing tolens, but that's just not required. Loadouts. Healing auto is more important than ever, as the boss will instantly kill you while you're dunking. Have 2 dedicated people doing damage with Queensbreaker and 1 prismatic Titan with Anarchy. This is important for damage. For pre-damage, it's exactly the same as normal Prophecy. The changes are until you get to damage. For damage, there's going to be knights spawning throughout these platforms and in their spawn locations as shown above image thanks to this guy on Reddit. I'm not really sure who the owner is, but if you see this, please comment and I'll credit you. But anyways, these knights can instantly shoot fire and kill you. So Titan's job is to kill all the ads while sticking the balls of anarchy to do some damage. Ignore the gameplay, as this was my first few attempts in discovering how the fight works. The clear was unfortunately not recorded. For damage mechanics, these knights drop motes and you can dunk them at the same platforms like Phalanx Echo, which is the first boss. This will stun the boss for around 7.5 seconds each dunk, giving a total of 15 extra damage. Before you dunk, if you don't dunk, you get 1 minute and 45 seconds of damage. After dunking, you get around 2 minutes total of damage, which is a very small difference. It's not really worth dying for. But if you have the motes, you might as well dunk it just to get that 7.5 seconds for your team. You do have the choice to not dunk these though. It will not wipe you. It will not do anything negative to you. Just like the other boss, you have 3 phases to kill them. It's an easy 2 phase if you follow the strategy above. If you want to farm ammo, you can dunk 2 times and not dunk at the final boss. At the final dunking spot and just farm ads for ammo. Just be careful about the knights, as they can instantly kill you whenever they get a chance to see you alone. And that's pretty much Ultimatum Prophecy. It's only really difficult because of the rapid fire glitch and the large amount of ads thrown at you, but other than that, it's still going to be a lot harder to inspire. Ghost of the Deep is not that bad, other than that, you just have to be aware of your mobs around you since you can still one or two shot you even.